have several dishes we like to prepare for you today, and we're going to start off with okra. Now, Ronice, my mom used to grow rows and rows of okra.
I love okra.
You know, it's one of those traditional recipes that we use in Southern cooking, but we're going to make it a heart healthy for you. We're going to start with some egg beaters in a bowl, and we're going to put a little bit of water, and we're going to mix that all together. Then we're going to drop some of our okra into the egg mixture.
It's not slimy this time.
No, how about that?
It's nice and dry, just like I like it.
So we're going to mix that up. Want to make sure the okra get nice and coated with the egg mixture. Then we're going to pour our breadcrumbs into a plate. And while we're doing that, let's heat our oil. And we're just going to use a little bit just to keep it from sticking.
Yeah, as we said earlier, a good pot will prevent you from using so much oil in the cooking process.
So, after we get our okra all coated, then we're going to add them to the breadcrumbs. We're going to mix that up. Then we're going to add the okra to our skillet. We want to hear a sizzle, Ronice. Why is that not sizzling?
I'm going to turn it up.
Turn it up, girl.
Now,
you know I like to cook.
We don't want to turn it up too high so we won't burn it, but now we got some sizzling going on. And it won't stick. You know, when your food sticks to your pot, you tend to want to add more oil to it.
So let's add a little bit more because I know you like okra. And you just keep adding it. And you want it to get a nice crust. And these breadcrumbs help a whole lot to do that.
That's good. And it smells good.
All right, as our okra cook, what you have over there to cook, Ronice?
We're going to do an oven fried chicken as well. We're going to take our chicken and we're going to season our flour with lemon pepper. I love lemon pepper and a little bit of oregano. And we're going to mix that up real well. Make sure we get all our spices blended together. Now, we're going to do something to help make this stick a little bit better. We're going to dip our chicken in low-fat buttermilk. You know,
if you use buttermilk to help marinate chicken, it gives it a wonderful flavor. But you have to make sure you use low-fat buttermilk, not the regular buttermilk.
We're going to coat it in the milk. Doesn't have to sit there for a long period of time. Just coat it evenly. And then we're going to make sure we don't cross-contaminate our pan, so put that to the side. We're going to dip our chicken in our flour mixture. And I'm going to turn my stove on.
Yeah, because you know how I like to cook on high now.
We get our oil. We only use about 2 tablespoons of oil. And then we're going to shake the extra flour off and dip it in the panko breadcrumbs. But you know what, Fab? We're not gonna pan fry this one.
Oh.
We're gonna put it in the oven.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So all we have to do is put it in a glass baking dish. Get our second piece. Dip it in our flour mixture. Now our flour is already seasoned. You already asking me where's the salt. It's already in there. We're gonna shake it off real good. Now sometimes your panko breadcrumbs might already have a seasoning on it. So you don't need that added salt because it's going to make your blood pressure go up.
That's right.
And if you're diabetic, you don't really need extra high blood pressure issues.
Ronice, this okra is looking really good.
So we got this in the pan. And Fab, you want to put this in the oven for me? We're going to bake this at 350 degrees until the chicken reaches 165.
That looks good. This okra is looking mighty, mighty good. And what we do to finish it off, we put a little pinch of salt. Is that a pinch enough? How about that?
That's a pinch.
All right.
That's good.
And we're going to put some black pepper on top of it. That looks pretty good, if I have to say so myself.
All right, I'm ready for my fried green tomatoes.
You got it together now?
You got it together.
Right.
Got my pot ready. We got our non-stick pan. We only have about 2 tablespoons of oil, so we won't use so much oil in the cooking process. We have our fried green tomatoes already sliced and ready, and we're going to take our tomatoes and dip them in an egg wash. And let that soak for a quick second. And we're also going to take our cornmeal and our flour, and we have to season it. We need to season it up a little bit with a little bit of salt.
Is that a little bit?
Yeah, that's just a little bit. It's
Okay.
about less than
All
half a
right.
teaspoon.
All right.
A little bit of black pepper.
I suppose you want it hot.
Well, throw some hot stuff in and just throw it in there.
There's some red pepper flakes or something?
Yeah, throw that
You know how
in
you
there.
like stuff hot.
We're gonna mix that up.
I'll mix it up for you.
All right. Now, we dredge it in that. And it's
And you should
sticking
always be able to find green tomatoes in your grocery store.
You know what? You can't find green tomatoes in the store. Get a garden. Grow it. I really recommend everyone getting their own little garden. Grow some collard greens, some kale, some tomatoes, some green tomatoes. Anything that you like. You'll get vegetables year-round.
The only problem with gardens, Ronice, where I live, the deer eat up everything, you know?
You sound like you need to move.
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
I really like a garden. I even have a garden by poolside, and I grew the prettiest collard greens this year. And I had vegetables year-round. Now, that's done. We're going to just brown these on both sides.
As the green tomatoes are cooking, it's real important. As you can see, Ronice put very little oil in that skillet. And you just want to get them a nice, pretty brown color.
Let's turn them over and let's see how they look.
I
Let's
don't
see if
think
they're
it's
ready.
hot enough, Ronice. You know, you like to cook on low.
Nope, not ready yet.
I like to cook on high. So we can get a nice, what they call caramelization.
Yes, yes.
On our tomatoes. But as you can see how quick we're doing these dishes, we want you to try these dishes at home because they're quick and easy, and they're good for you, and they're good for your families. Fried green tomatoes,
Fried okra.
and we didn't deep
There we
fat
go.
fry it. Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, see, I turned it up. See what happens when you cook a little higher?
There we go.
And we want you to make sure that you offer your family heart healthy solutions and alternatives, and this will really taste good. You want to try it? Good.
Let me have another one.
Try it at home.
Remember, stay well and stay healthy. For detailed recipes and more information, visit us at ebonynutrition.org.